I'm originally from Kenya, from the capital city, Nairobi. I grew up in a Seventh-day Adventist family. I just used to go to church because, mom and dad are taking me to church and the whole family is going. But I feel like I didn't get really grounded into the Seventh-day Adventist beliefs at that early age. When I finished high school, I started applying to universities overseas. I was blessed enough to get a scholarship to go to Turkey to study a bachelor in civil engineering. I didn't know anyone there, so it was a difficult transition. I faced a lot of challenges. I felt that I needed to change my environment, and luckily enough, the uni had a different campus in Cyprus. I did the better part of my degree there, and then the final year I returned back to Turkey. Moving overseas definitely had a big impact in my relationship with God. I found myself not going to church for a while. I felt like I really lost part of my faith during that time. After my studies, I returned back to Kenya. It was a transitioning period between figuring out my next steps, where to go and what to do. One of my family friends brought up the idea of coming to Australia. So I joined the University of Newcastle to study a Master in Civil Engineering. And that same week that I came to Australia, they had care group at the university and they invited me there. They had food at care group, laughter, Bible studies. Everyone was so welcoming. I felt the family atmosphere. This is something really nice. What makes the University of Newcastle Church different? From the very first moment you come into the church, they treat you like family and you feel like you belong there. There's a good sense of fellowship. They have lots of Bible studies which make you grow in faith, and it's a really nice feeling to be there. So I realized that I was ready to be baptized when we did the final part of our Bible study, which we talked about baptism mostly. I really got to understand what baptism is, and that is what I felt that I was missing. After getting baptized, my faith has been renewed. I felt like I'm a new person, and I also have a calling to shine my light on others as well, to educate others on, the text, the Bible, and what God wants us to know about Him. And, this is part of my calling to shine the light on others. I've lived in different parts of the world, but here I found a community that feels like a family.
The university years are the most crucial in a young person's faith, and it's when many can drift away from Christ. Because of the Big Camp appeal, we can come alongside them with Bible study, discipleship, and community as they make their own decision to follow Jesus. Thank you for giving faithfully and helping young people like Reeves build a faith that lasts.